What's up guys, my name is Amir. Welcome back to the channel, and as you can see, we're in our new studio. I'm still setting it all up, but once it's up and running, I will do a full studio tour as well as an updated desk setup tour. So if you're interested in watching that, be sure to stick around and subscribe to the channel. But for today, we have the Oppo F17 Pro in the house. We're gonna go ahead and unbox it and take you through all of its features. The phone is just launching in Pakistan now. Retail price in Pakistan is 52,000 rupees, and in India, this phone goes for around 23,000 rupees. And the takeaway features here are a very slim and compact sort of profile, 6 cameras, so 4 at the back and 2 at the front, as well as super fast charging. So let's go ahead and unbox the Oppo F17 Pro and see what it's all about. So here we have the Oppo F17 Pro box. Our variant today comes with 8 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of internal storage. Let's now go ahead and take off the plastic and then open it. So the first thing you're greeted with is the handset itself. Let's take a look. The back is in this two-tone matte finish. Like I said earlier, the phone has a very slim profile, and this phone is launching here in 2 colors, magic blue and this here matte black. There's also a metallic white, but that isn't launching here in Pakistan. Moving on, we get a SIM ejector tool, some product literature, and a silicone protective case. And last but not least, there is a 30-watt VOOC 4.0 charger, along with a USB Type-C cable and a hands-free headset. So this phone is definitely for people who like smaller and thinner phones. Oppo F17 Pro comes with a 6.43-inch Super AMOLED display, which has a full HD resolution of 1080 by 2400. That comes to a crispy pixel density of over 400 ppi. Due to the small size, you can easily reach the entire screen, and this phone is a very good option for one-handed usage. There's also an optical fingerprint sensor embedded in the display, and here you can see the kind of speed you'll get. I think it's fairly quick. Not the fastest, but not at all sluggish. Now on top of this display is this pill-shaped hole punch cutout, which holds the phone's dual selfie cameras, and Oppo makes it a point to highlight just how small this cutout is. Covering all this display tech is Gorilla Glass 3 for protection against scratches and other damage, while on the back we have plastic. Now this matte finish is metallic, so you'll see light reflecting beautifully off the back, and this glossy black color is a mix of charcoal and navy blue. And as I told you earlier, a key selling point of this phone is that it is slim. 7.5 millimeters to be exact, and also very light at 164 grams. So if small, slim, and light phones are your thing, then you're in the right place. On the right side of the phone is the power button, the volume rockers are on the left, along with the phone's SIM tray, and on the bottom we have a headphone jack, mic, USB Type-C port, and a speaker grill. The phone comes with Android 10 out of the box with Oppo's own ColorOS 7.2, and by default you get all your icons on the home screen, but you can also activate the app drawer. Moving on to the cameras, Oppo F17 Pro comes with a quad camera setup on the back, and the camera module is very reminiscent of the one we see on the iPhone, that square with extra rounded corners. And here we have a 48 megapixel main camera with a wide aperture of f1.7. This is a Samsung GM1 ST sensor. Along with this, we have an 8 megapixel ultra wide camera and 2 megapixel depth sensors. While on the front is a 16 megapixel main shooter, which is a Sony IMX471 sensor, along with a 2 megapixel depth sensor. Now Oppo is known for a very strong camera game in the mid-range price segment, so much so that Oppo's sub-brand Realme, we always give it credit for having good cameras because of Oppo's R&D. Oppo is known to have good color science, decent computational photography, as well as software processing, so I would not be surprised if this is a very good camera and it's being marketed as a good camera as well. So let me have your thoughts about what you think about this camera in the comment section below. Moving on to the specs, we have here a MediaTek Helio P95 chipset, along with a PowerVR GM9446 GPU, a massive 8 gigs of RAM, and 128 gigs of UFS 2.1 storage. And the phone also comes with full dual SIM expansion, so it can take 2 SIMs and a micro SD card all at once. Now this Helio P95 actually offers some very good performance. As you can see from the benchmarks, this phone is easily going to take all of your apps, all of your games. Most of your games will run on high settings. While it's not a phone that I would recommend for power users, because in this price range you do have other phones with more powerful processors, this phone is a very good option for everyday Joes who want to use their phone just for regular phone stuff. Perhaps they have a lot of apps, social media apps, and play their games on their phone. And powering all of this is a 4015 milliamp hour battery, which is not a very big battery, but you should be able to get through your day with it. And alongside this, you do have a 30 watts of Whoop charging 4.0, which is going to charge your battery from 0 to 50% in about half an hour, and you'll get full battery in under an hour. So that's not that bad. Even if you start running out of battery, you can juice your phone up in the middle of the day and get by. The Oppo F17 Pro is targeted at those people who want a slim phone with a sleek profile and a compact size. This phone is not for performance junkies or hardcore gamers, but for those people who are more style conscious. Alongside this phone is also being marketed as a camera user's phone, and from my experience, I've seen that Oppo does have a very strong camera game in this price point. But that was it for our unboxing of the Oppo F17 Pro. Do let me have your thoughts. What did you think about this phone in the comment section below? As always, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like on it. That'll be all for this one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.